Hello everyone, welcome back to my Occupy Mars playthrough. This is a restart on the test branch due to I was having so many issues with it. It's weird random bugs and stuff, but yeah, I've got the basic setup similar to what I had before. It's in a slightly different area, and I've got the blueprint down for the warehouse. I've just got to scavenge more and progress with it, so it's just a matter of you know, going over here and pressing my number 1 and scavenge down stuff. So I'm gonna collect, I can't do that one, let's see, go in here and do this lot then. So I'm gonna go down and scavenge a load of bits and come back to you, and we'll get that warehouse sorted out and get down the chem lab. What else is there? The water fountain thing and the standard workbench, just so I can repair things and go from there. Okay, so I've got the warehouse, and you've got to put 2 airlocks on it so you keep the obviously the lock of air in between them. If you don't, it blows you out the airlock. That's what happened to me anyway. So let's go to temporarily, we'll just connect. Can I build one of these actually? Another transformer. Electricity. It looks like I can. So I put this one. I'm gonna need to actually stick it here. Put that way round. Now what you do is you come out of your solar panel array. I think I went over this before. Into a transformer, and then into the batteries, and then from the batteries to another transformer. And the reason for this is so you can have more outputs, because you only get 1 on a battery output. So you can expand this and make it even more. So if we say, I don't know, 20 for now to the greenhouse thing or warehouse thing that we've got there, go up to your battery and you'll see the input. And then the output here, you want to not have it the same, so put it at 15 or something just for now. And make sure you've got all of the voltage coming out of this, which I know we have, and it'll sit there any remaining. So I've got to expand this a bit more, but what I'm going to do now is take out the power from number 1 and then just run it across and then down to the yellow socket. So on the warehouse you've got your trip switches, which are there. You've got oxygen and water, which you can bring in. Now that should enable me to get inside and it should be automatic when you've got it right. There you go, so the airlock's working fine. Then you have your lights come on, and then what you do in here is you go to your living, I think it was it living? Oh, living's got the wash basin in it, but we want workbench. So I'll build that because this will repair your tools, so you've got to and upgrade them. So if I can get that done, it enables me to disassemble higher tier stuff. Now you can see on the right there, that's one of the little differences for the version that I'm on. You've got that yellow box, which is a bit different. So I want to put this in here and repair, and then I want to upgrade. And then we go over the other side here and we do blueprints, living, the wash area, put that in. Now I can't build this one because I need more screws. We'll build it up to that point, and then next to my workbench I want to put the chem lab in. I think wherever it is, it might drain my voltage though, so I'm actually going to leave that so I can get higher power, which is going to need to meet the salvage more. Now when you click these, you'll see it says repair, take, etc. and upgrade. I haven't done any repairs on circuit boards. I think you need the soldering station, even though you've got it here. It kind of isn't, if you know what I mean, because it comes as part of the research. So I tend to bin the repairable circuit boards for now, or just leave them on the floor. I will go back to them at another date, but I'm going to now upgrade all of my tools and repair them what I can, and then we'll come back to see what we're going to do. Okay, I've now built up an extra box each of the circuits and the materials, and on this playtest version that you get, they give you something that'll probably be coming out later on, when they do the main patch. But you get rubber now is dropped, which is great because vulcanized rubber is so random to get. It's just going to make a huge difference. Now I'm going to go out and scavenge a whole load more and fill everything up as best I can, and then come back and we'll carry on building this little base up, and then look to where we're going to build our next base, and keep moving around till we get to one of these. I think it's the Mars Rover that lets you sleep in it and gives you oxygen and stuff. I don't know about the truck. I've never got that one. I know I started a game, or when I first got this game, more of an advanced setting. It had the rover with it, with the crane thing on top. No drill or anything like that, but yeah, you could sleep in that. I think you have to recharge it though. You know, your air and water, electricity or whatever, you had to recharge it. I'm sure you did, unless they've changed it. But yeah, until we get to that stage, and then we won't need to build these shelters everywhere. But yeah, that's how far we got to at the moment. So I'm now going to, as I say, collect a load of stuff, and I'll see you back at the base. Okay guys, I thought I'd show you this on my map. I've done a huge amount of exploration, and I finally got the rubber vulcanization, but I'm at this building now. This place, that's just one place I've been. So I thought I'd come here. Now this has got radiation all around it, and you start getting this beeping sound, but I thought I'd show you this. So I didn't know this, but you can actually scrap these giant towers. So it'll be interesting to see what we get from it, but it should do a whole load of stuff. So now I've got the rubber vulcanization in a blueprint. It's taken us such a long time to get it, but the plan will be now is I've got a lot of rubber in some of the drops, but hopefully we'll now be able to start looking towards this rover, or heading towards that direction at some point, just to get the Mars truck first probably. But yeah, so that's going to be the next plan. I've also found another place to move to, and I'll show you that in a minute. I'll put a ghost of a warehouse down and some basic stuff. So if I press M and come out, you see that's where we started, and this is where the new building is, up here. And whilst exploring all the wrecks and bases and stuff, I found a cave. It's got an egg in it from the Alien movie, which is a bit worrying, but I'm going to run around this now and see what I can scavenge. But as I say, you'll get the radiation beep. So if I'm not going to actually go up there, I'll have to get the quad and do it, but yeah, you can die here quite easily. Okay, I've gone through some of the tedium of creating this rubber. So you have to create the water electrolysis, but you first create 4 water bottles and fill them. You then complete this process, you collect the ingredients, and then you do the servator. And once that's done, you then go to your production area and then create methane. It works out cheaper than using all this lot. And when you've done that, you come back to the polymer. You then have 2 methane at this stage. You need to create this 2 plastics, so you do that, and then you go into the vulcanization, which is what I've just done. Select that. Now I should be able to make all of that from this printer that I've now got in here. So if we go into this rubber, all I need is sulfur. So if I go into inventory, box of rocks, I don't know if it's in that one or is it in this one. Sulfur. So if I stick the sulfur in there and then go to printing, I should be able to just print them out now. There you go. So I can now make methane from 2 H2O water bottles and 2 carbon dioxide bottles. That'll let you make your methane, and then you just stick that into here and away you go. So yeah, we're getting somewhere now. So show you out here. So we've got the medium solar panels, and I put one large what do you call it up, wind turbine, but the small ones are absolutely useless. They only give you 1, whereas this large turbine it produces 6.27 for me. It's really rubbish, but considering the solar panels produce 36, and the ordinary solar panels produce 5, I think. Well, so it's on par to those. Yet this is unless there's an XL one that's as good as these. I don't know. But yeah, so I've just put that up just to see, because that's day and night, whereas these are only during the day. The rest of this I've now set up. Go back in here. See, we've got a little storage area now, and the scrubber and the printer. Because we had the rubber drop, I was able to build it, which is great. So now we're going to look at our items to see what we need. So I need to now go out and find the large replaceable accumulator, and I need to produce sulfuric acid production. So let's see what's involved with that. Sulfuric acid. So I need 2 sulfur. So go back to this. Oh, wrong one. Go back to that. Drag the sulfur out for now. Right, so I can produce that. So get that going, and I just want to check to make sure I've got enough H2O and oxygen. Yep, I've got 2 spare. Excellent. Okay, so I'll let that cook, and then that should enable me to. I haven't got any points, but it'll release this one, so I can then, when I get an electricity point, I can put it into there. That will then open up. Well, this one's opened up already, so that's handy. But that will open up the mechanics side for, yeah, the large rover thing, the Mars truck. So we better build that, hopefully. I don't know what's involved in it, but Mars trucks. Seeing if it can haul mined rocks or the ATV quad on the flatbed trunk. It's faster than the heavy rover and seats more people, but it isn't equipped with the robotic arm and has smaller cargo space. It's not telling you whether or not that's heavy rover is more. Ah, right, there you go. So yeah, I was right. The truck's only just a bigger version and quicker than the quad, so you can get around a lot quicker, which is great. But we really need that rover, and I think I got the research for that. Yeah, I did. So the blueprint's unlocked. We've done 2 of the purifications, and we just need the large accumulator. So as soon as we get a point, oh, it's going to be tricky, innit? There's no point in me putting it into this one. I might as well just skip it and go straight to this one. But I've got to first build the science table, so I think I've got enough. Science table, where is that? That's the one. Can I put that down there, or is it going to knock out the power? Okay, so that's done that. So I've got to go out and build a whole load more stuff, so I'll probably do that tomorrow, because I've got to build another one of these warehouses. But if I put it on the end of this one, is it going to use double the power? Because in which case it's going to knock everything off. I would imagine it will, but let's just see if this is done. So that'll be done shortly. Do I need to repair anything while I'm waiting? No. Hey, brilliant stuff. We're really ready to rock and roll on. Let's just shut that thing. We're just waiting on this, and then we'll sleep till morning. Select. Excellent. Now, yeah, it's cleared now. So what is on the mechanics now? Materials, sorry. So we can now come down here and do these. That's one. We want the small crusher to 3. Now I know I've got the oh, we could have got the pump extension. Now I know I can get, once I get this, I can do the big crusher because I've got the blueprint. So no point in really building that. Wait until I get 3 more points, and then we can put this on. But I just hope we don't get a meteor shower. So I haven't got that one. Requires, what does that say? Solid rocket fuel. I don't think I've even got that either. If solid rocket fuel is in here. Nah. I don't have solid rocket fuel. So I've got to get that Mars rover and then explore a whole lot more. And I can just drive around everywhere and collect everything, hopefully. I don't know what its storage is like, but we'll find out when we get going on that one. So I will see you guys in the morning. Right, I've now built a second warehouse. This just about funds it. So if I go on here, obviously I'm not growing anything yet, but it's using 2 litres of oxygen an hour. I think that's on the second one, isn't it? Yeah. So that's using, and this is only just keeping up. So I'm going to have to, I'll probably have to put another subator on this side. I suppose then the output of this will go to a new storage here. It will have another pump, so you'll have 2 oxygens going into it, and then 1 coming out. The storage, that is, straight to this thing here. They're like kind of sitting between it, so you'll have a tank and then a tank with another subator doing oxygen. Those 2 will come out and come down here to a pump that will join the 2 up into 1. That one will then go out into a new storage like this water one here, and then that storage will feed out straight into the output here. I mean, I could, I suppose, put it on the methane and do it that way around. I suppose that's a good idea to start it. I just don't know with this subator thing. Where is it now? So I can put another one there with the storage. So let's see. I'll build it. Oh, I've left it in there, haven't I? I'll show you this anyway while I'm here. So I had to repair it. I forgot to pick it up. So now you can see you've got the one we had before, but you can go straight through to a nice new area. I've got the living things as well, so I could probably put those on it. Throughout the bed. Let's just see if I can get this done, and then we'll do the storage tank. I'm going to have to do the power as well, and it's going to be 15, I think, the power. 5 each for these 2, and the water, so that's 15. Right, so let's just check to see what's on this. So this has got to put 15 out for that. We'll run down here and then change this to put it onto 20, so it's got enough to do another one. Wrong one. Oh, it is the what is the right one, isn't it? What one's that on then? That one's on 2. I was right, so 5's going out, so do 10 out for that one. Actually do 15. Hope that's enough. Yeah, got more involved there, and then build the oxygen tank on this. I hope this is how it works. Like doubles it up. We'll find out in a minute. So does it just increase the flow, I wonder? We're producing 20 litres every hour. So I could now do 6. Connect it to that. Stick it on the methane. And it'll convert. That's how these things work. I didn't know that to begin with, but that is how they work. We're producing 20 litres an hour. We're only using 2. I wonder if that will enable that to... I'll have to do it that way around when I so 6. So you've got to put out... That's annoying. Why is that going to that? Let me stick it on here. Yes. Okay, so that hopefully... I'm just making sure it's going up. Which it is. So is that one. We've now doubled it, so that should be fine in there for now. We'll see how that works out, because I've got to start thinking about growing stuff. What else is there? So if I do tab, blueprints, I don't know whether to bother with an incubator. I might just stick one of these down. 3. Tab, blueprints, chem lab, I've got that. What's that thing? Mechanics workbench. So I haven't got the cook thing, you know, that cook stuff on. So I'll just have to store everything, I suppose. What's that again? That's the bed. Okay, so we haven't got the living area yet either, so we're sort of not ready to use this yet. Okay, so we've done everything there. So my next stage is to wrong one, is to get the materials to build. So I'm not going to be able to do the heavy rover just yet, so I'll have to get this Mars truck done. I can't do that either. I'm waiting on this, aren't I? Another skill point, which is very close. So I'm going to go ahead and get that skill point and get that large accumulator done, and then look to see what's involved in building this Mars truck or the other thing, whatever's easier. Okay, I've got the Mars truck, and I've done a whole load of other bits. I've got the rover as well. Now I put down these 2 workbenches, telling me what material I got for that pen stick. Thing. So I've got the mechanics and the materials one, and this is the standard chem lab. Now to build these trucks, as you can see, I've got, I think it's on the left is what I've got, and on the right is what it requires. So it's going to need 1 vehicle traction battery, 8 silicon, 2 sulfuric acid. I've got enough rubber. The other stuff I can get. And the rover, so that needs 4 rubber, this needs 8. That needs 9 silicon. I've got the 2 rover tanks, got the medium circuit boards. Good, it's only 1 traction battery. It's going to pay to make the rover, if I'm honest with you. They're very similar in what they can do, but the difference is, the reason I want that one is not the arm or anything like that. It's solely to be able to live in it, so I can go out further and further and collect more and more. Whereas that, I don't think you can live in. But I might make one anyway. I might make one of everything just to see what I like, and then that is easy enough to make. I don't know about the other bits to put on top. So in order to make all of that, you need sulfuric acid. And sulfuric acid needs water bottles and sulfur. Now I've got enough sulfur, because you get that from mining anyway, to make the H2O water bottles. You need, where are they on here? There they are. So I need a whole load of this. So I've made 3, so I need 17 odd more. So yeah, you can see I've only got 15, but I need 10 aluminium, so I need a whole load of aluminium and silicon and a reasonable amount of iron. So I'm going to spend the best part, as long as I can today, going out and mining basically. And if I come across some stuff to scavenge, I will. Oh, actually, but the first things first, let's see if I can make quad crates. Oh, I haven't got enough. So I'm going to get enough to make 2 of these, and then I'm going to make some more of the box for rocks and stick them in there, so I can at least have 2 loads full of rocks, hopefully. And the same for the chemicals, because you get so much of that as a byproduct. So I'm going to need 20 silicon to make 2 of those, and then go out and do all the rest of it. So to save the boredom of you watching me mine and do that, I'll come back and show you sneak peeks and stuff, and how far I've got with it. But I'm not going to show you me mining and more mining, because you just run away somewhere else. So it's easier just to skip. Okay, I've scanned this rock, and it's saying there's 55 silicon in this rock, calcium and aluminum, and a bit of titanium and sulfur, a chunk of iron as well. Now I presume that that's for when you split it and crush it. Maybe you can answer in the comments, or do you pick the whole rock up? I would imagine you have to drill it or something with either your hand one or I think you get one for the rover. I've never had a rover, so forgive me, I don't know. So I'm going to now crush split this up with the old, where is it? That one. We'll see what we get out of it. I need silicon more than anything, but I presume with the crusher, is it that you pick up, or does it crush these down more? I'm guessing it's not this, because you pick this up and it gives you whatever it is. It just all looks like iron to me. Iron. Right, so if I go in the bag, rocks going up there for now. Open. Yeah, I got that from another rock. So you get nothing, you get a minimal amount of the main product. I've got to remember that, because when you scan it you think you're going to get a chunk of everything, and you don't. So you end up spending your whole day out here mining rocks. Now I know the big ones you don't get a lot of, and I might have to finish off the bits by the old shuttle over there. I think that's probably going to be the best bet. Just totally clear that area out and hope I can get enough. I don't know. And I would imagine that's silicon there right next to the shuttle. Further out, hopefully that's silicon, but this might be aluminum. I know in that's going to be iron and stuff, so I know the rocks on the ground I think are all silicon, aren't they? Oh, that isn't, no. Okay, it's random kind of low ores, I guess, you get on the ground. So I'm going to mop up this lot here and see what I get out of it. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I've just mopped up most of them. There's calcium, a tiny bit of aluminium in there, and calcium over there, and in this one's a majority of iron. So I'm not going to bother with those just yet. I'm just thought I'd show you what I've got in my... Keep pressing the wrong one. Alright. So I've got 147 silicon, a couple of calcium, 34 iron, and 271 aluminium. Now, hopefully that will be enough. I don't know. To build one of them anyway. I really want just the rover, to be honest with you. But I'm going to go over here just to see if I can get any more silicon. For some reason it's hard to find. Yeah, it's the lowest level ore. Weird, but we'll see whether or not there's any here, and then we'll nip back and see what we can do. So I'll give you an update on that in a moment. Right, got to this roid here, and it's 636 aluminium, so that's a prime candidate, which will have to be got. Let's have a quick run down here just to see what's in this lot here. Aluminum, calcium, silicon, and silicon in that one. So these two, I'm gonna probably, oh, it's over there, so let's just take, oh, it's one of these. So you won't get a lot, you'll just have whatever's in this. So this is like ready to load, so I presume that you have to manually do these with the jackhammer and then pick the actual rock up. But it only goes 7, so there's not going to be a lot in these. So the ones nearest the starting area are, I'm guessing that's the lowest kind of decent amounts you get. You've then got to get a rover and get the crane or whatever. I don't even know if it comes with the crane to start with or whether that's some add-on, but I presume that you've got to manually go out to these rocks here, grab them, have a crusher, and plonk them in it. Now, the difference between a bit small and a large crusher, is it just the amount it holds? I've never had one of those either. I have no idea. I mean, I've seen enough of these derelict ones, I guess are the big ones, don't know, but yeah, it shall be interesting to see how it all works out. Anyway, we'll get this back and get the workbench there and see what we're going to do. Okay, I'm just in the base, and I've just made 10 of these water bottles, so I'm going to swap some with my own. And then the plan will be, we've got how many? So we've got one in there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I've got to fill these up now, then take them out and put them in the storage, and then build the remainder, which is another 7. So filling these up is going to be interesting because we probably won't have enough water.
Water refill.
I don't know though. Let's see. I know if it was oxygen, Jesus, that would be a right nightmare. Okay, now it's time to make the sulfuric acid. So I've got 3, so I need 17 more. So let's add this lot to it, so we can make 7. That's all I've got water bottle wise. So we'll let that get on. I bet that's taken my... Interesting. Why isn't it taking the H2O water bottles? No, it's saying I've got none. But I had none in there. Oh, totally confused. So if I let me think here. So if I pull these down here, move these up to this. Oh, I need 7, don't I? Will it let me build more? Is it a bug or something? Oh my god, it is. So add. Go back to the inventory. We've now got 14, 15, 16, 17. It's interesting, isn't it, why I've done that? That's done 17 of them, so that should enable me now. Oh, it needs 20. So it's 3. Actually, hang on. Did I have any over here? No, and that's the 2 I need for building, so I do need to build another 3. So what we got in the inventory? 1, 2, and 3. So there's the 3. Oh, that's a good old bug, isn't it? I'm quite glad that did that. It saved a lot of hassle. So that's going to make those 3. So that's given us the 20. Then we'll put all of this stuff back and print one of those. I've got to go out and get 5 iron in the morning. I thought I should have got some, but I didn't. Yeah. So I'll get that in the morning. Let's just eat something. Everything else tickety-boo and sleep till tomorrow. And I'll get the iron and then we'll be back here to print this thing and see what else we need. Okay, I've just done the one nearest the shuttle, that last pillar, and there's loads of iron here, so we're going to have more than enough. I know I'm going to need more materials, screws and all that kind of stuff. But I have had just a notification saying, and I followed it, that a supply pod has dropped. So that's over there at 2,000 meters away, but we've got a storm coming in probably about 5 hours. And I'm torn whether to go down there and have a look. Oh, I'm so tempted, but it's going to be right out there. Let you see how far away it is. That's right out there. I might have to do that another day. I just want to get the hard parts of this thing built, and then I don't know if you can put a ghost down or whatever for this thing, but guessing you should be able to. So if I can get the ghost down and then get the rest of the materials by scavenging, and then I'll show you me building it, and then we can see what it basically comes with. And I'll probably build it near the old oxygen and water supply, because it's going to need those and the electric and stuff. Yeah, I'll probably build it out there somewhere near all of them. So I'll show you that in a moment.